you doing, my friends? Thank you so much for stopping by for yet another Top 5 here on the Jovenshire channel. Now, on this channel, we like to talk about superheroes, video games, comic books, TV shows, just all things geeky here in one little place. And these top 5s are no exception. We get weird with these top 5s. And now today might not be as weird as Pokemon in a heist, but it's a fun one. But before we get into that, I want to take 2 seconds to talk about our Lord and Savior, the subscribe button. Now, if you have not already and you would like to stay up to date with the videos that we are doing here, please, I beg of you, hit that subscribe button and we together can stay strong and notified when the Jovenshire has a video. Can I get a subscription? Now that we're done with all the house cleaning, let's go ahead and jump into the top 5. Now, actors will sometimes get picked up to play multiple characters in like the Marvel universe or the DC universe, or sometimes go from DC and jump ship to Marvel. Ryan Reynolds did it. Ryan Reynolds did it. But what if there was now a change in the winds, and now that Endgame is done, some people's contracts are going up and they're fizzling out? And maybe DC wants to scoop up some new actors and get some recognizable faces for their movies. That's right, we're talking about the top 5 Marvel actors that should go over to DC. Ooh, enticing. Who will we talk about? Paul Bettany. Now, he has his contract coming to an end after he finishes. He's got WandaVision, I believe it's what it's called. It's the Scarlet Witch Vision Disney Plus show, which is going to talk about their adventures between Civil War and Avengers Infinity War. And Paul Bettany is free of his Vision shackles to be allowed to go off to Warner Brothers and make some DC movies. But who shall we have Paul Bettany play? Well, it only makes, he's British, he's a badass, he's got some sassy remarks. If we're already talking about a new Batman with Robert Pattinson in Matt Reeves' The Batman, which takes place earlier in Batman's life, why don't we get Paul Bettany to play Alfred? Tell me that's not perfect casting. I want to see it. I want to see Paul Bettany as Alfred. I think he would be just perfect for it because he's already, like, before he became Vision, he was just Jarvis in the headset for Tony Stark. You know, pretty much what it was Alfred. Some witty remarks, telling him when his suit was at full capacity. Like, I think it's a perfect transition. I think that it would be a casting that a lot of people would love to see. I'm just a big Paul Bettany fan. Who remembers Knight's Tale? It's great. Next one on our list is number 4, because that's how top 5s work. You go 5, then you go 4. And this one is a Marvel actor. He was in a Marvel movie. It counts. And his contract, he ain't coming back, I'll tell you that. Because Quicksilver in the MCU, I'm looking at Aaron TaylorJohnson. Yeah, that's right. You might know him as Kick-Ass. You might know him as that guy that was in the first Godzilla movie, the thing. Or you might know him as Quicksilver from, you know, the second Avengers movie that people like to talk crap about, but I thought was still really great. That's right, Age of Ultron. I like this Quicksilver. Arguably, I think I like him more than the Days of Future Past Quicksilver. Now, don't get me wrong, those scenes are cool and all, but now that his character's dead, he doesn't have to stick around in the MCU. He's not getting a Disney Plus show, though he should. So who does he play for DC, huh? He goes over to the Warner Brothers bridge? He goes to the Warner Brothers field? Why? What? These are bad analogies. He heads over to Warner Brothers, gets a DC movie, but who does he play? Let's go with Green Arrow. Yeah. Now, yes, I know that we have Stephen Amell doing the TV show version of Green Arrow, which I've enjoyed most of that show, but it is coming to an end. And as much as I love Stephen Amell's version of Oliver Queen, I think that the cockiness, the entitlement, I don't know, I think that Aaron could play that role really well. He's going to look a little bit younger, so it's something that we can grow into. Maybe we get more of the other members of the Justice League showing up on screen. So, because here's the thing. DC needs to kind of rebuild. They've lost Batman and they lost Superman. Yeah, they've got Wonder Woman, they got Aquaman. Like, I don't know if they know what they're going to do, because I don't know what they're going to do. I'm sure they're a little bit smarter than I, but still, they kind of need to start over and start fresh and get some of the other JLA characters. So I want to see Green Arrow up there. I think he's a great character. Hawkeye never got his spin-off movie. Why not let DC get their Archer and their spin-off movie? He's got some cool characters to go up against. And I think Aaron would do a great job with it. So let me know if you agree with that one. I want to see Quicksilver as Green Arrow. From fast punches to fast arrows. It's great. Now it's the time in the top 5 where we start to get to some of the bigger names here in the MCU and some of the bigger characters for the DC world. Now, first one is going to be, his contract's not over yet, but it's coming close. He still has one more movie after his upcoming movie, so I'm going to plan ahead here. And I'm looking at Tom Holland. What? Tom Holland, the best Spider-Man arguably that we may have ever had, going over to DC? I'm telling you, it would be pretty great to see Tom Holland play as the Flash. A younger Barry Allen. He's like just out of college. He's going through the he's doing the thing where he's become where he's got the science and he's solving crime. CSI, there you go. Crime scene. Yeah, he's a CSI guy. He's still young, he's still peppy, gets hit with the lightning, boom, he's got some meta powers, and now he can move really fast. I would love to see, oh my God, Tom Holland as Barry Allen, because Barry Allen's, I think, a funny guy. He's kind of awkward. He's making some jokes. Hello, that's him as Spider-Man. If he's done with Marvel movies, I would love to see him come over as the Flash, Barry Allen, in a DC movie, because I don't know if Ezra Miller is still attached. I think him and the guy who played Cyborg are officially out. So I liked Ezra Miller. I'm gonna like Tom Holland more. He's tried and proven, man. I'm all for it, but let's not stop there. In this movie, there will be a post-credit scene where a second Flash shows up, because that's how Flashes work. There's always a bunch of Flashes and there are always a bunch of speedsters. So we are gonna have someone show up as Jay Garritt, and it'll be none other than Marvel alum Bradley Cooper. Tell me that's not a great casting. Bradley Cooper as Jay Garritt? Yes. And then he's like, hey, Barry, there's a bunch of Flashes. And then I don't know, we get the Flashception, or it's Flashverse, Flashes in the pants. All right, moving on to number 2, my boy, Chris Evans. Now this is a mad lad who played 2 different Marvel characters. Geez, that alone was already like a what? But now, Chris Evans, he's done with Captain America. His story is told and it's finito. Is finito a word? Dude still has to pay a mortgage, so let's get back on the superhero train because people love him, and he's already played America's #1 hero. Well, how about he played the other Boy Scout for DC, and that's right, I'm calling it. I want him as Superman. That's right. I think this would be like the biggest shock in Hollywood to see Chris Evans go from Captain America to Superman, because we need a new Superman. There is no one playing as present day Superman. But here's the thing. He looks a little bit younger. I could see him as a quote-unquote younger Superman. Maybe not like Superman like when he just moves to Metropolis or anything, but like year 1 Superman. And he just dye his hair, give him the little twirly twirl, and I think he would make a perfect Superman, because he does bring this character and charm to a stoic figure. Like Captain America and Superman should be the stoic figures, but know how to smirk and like tell you like, hey, you're pretty cool. So I think that he brings that, just a sense of just a genuine human being to this iconic role that I would love to see him as Superman. I think he would do a great job. And again, let that Superman kind of go with our Aaron TaylorJohnson Green Arrow universe. So we're building up, a bigger Justice League. Robert Pattinson kind of then go from being young Batman to older Batman there with Aaron Taylor-Johnson. We're building a new Justice League. I'm loving it so far. But who's gonna be the bad guy? Well, baby, we just made it to #1 on our list. That's right, we named some characters. We named a lot of heroes. But I think it's time to see a villain. A masterful villain. An intelligent villain. And we gotta go to one of the biggest MCU actors that's now up for work. I'm looking at RDJ, Robert Downey Jr. Did he just say Robert Downey Jr.? Yes, he did. And he wants him to go all the way over to Warner Brothers to play none other than Lex Luthor in a Superman movie. that's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna build up a Green Arrow movie. We've got the Batman movie. We got the Superman movie where RDJ is Lex Luthor. He's cocky. He plays intelligent well. He's just got like this, I don't know, everything that we saw from Iron Man early on, I think would make for a great Lex Luthor. He's an egotistical, egomaniac. I think those are the same things. And he's warmongering, money-loving, intelligent dude. I want to see RDJ as the bad guy now. We got to see him save the MCU. Now I want to see him destroy the DCEU. What? I'm into it. And then, you know, like you've seen the video games, the comic books, the cartoons, Lex Luthor always gets some kind of like super mechanized suit that he can then fight Superman in. So he's already got the experience doing that. Let's do it. Am I a crazy man here? Do you kind of agree with these out there super elaborate casting ideas for these superheroes and villain with using Marvel Cinematic Universe actors? Let me know who you would cast in a DC superhero movie in the comments below, because I want to talk to you about this one. I want to just have a good DC Cinematic Universe. That's all I want. I want some great actors doing it. So let's make it happen, folks. If we all believe hard enough, we all clap our hands and say, I believe, we can get Robert Downey Jr. as Lex Luthor and Chris Evans as Superman. We can make this happen. Where's that petition? All right, guys, I'm done. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, because if you like this video, I guarantee you're going to like the other videos that we do here on this channel. And until the next time, folks, I'll see you later.